Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach,
And I'm Pepper.
and today we're doing a try before you buy of Stupor Mundi, or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce the game, but it is one that I don't know, I've seen on Gamefound now. It's currently going on Gamefound. It's doing pretty well. It's got almost 1,400 backers. So I saw that there was a version on Board Game Arena, so I thought we'd try it here before the end of the campaign. It sounds like most of the prices on here are going to go up after the campaign. So if this looks interesting to you, go back it like I think right away. I don't even know if there's like a late pledge option. So um, yeah, I think the price seemed decent from what I saw on there. So 69 euros or whatever for I think the plastic one is I think not awful for what you're getting. I think you're getting a lot in the box. So
Yeah, yeah.
um, we'll be doing a take my money on this one, and I think that should come out tomorrow from when this video is coming out. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you want to see that. But anyway, we'll get back to this, and I think this is still kind of a work in progress, kind of. I think
Yep.
things have changed throughout the campaign as people have asked questions about it and whatnot. And it looks like so we're going to be doing this one a little bit different than we've usually done them. We're going to be doing a solo playthrough where I'm going to be going through it. I've played the game a few times solo, but I think there may be a few changes since I last played it.
Yep.
But thought I would give it another go. And Pepper played it once, so he may have some input as well on the game. But yeah, so we can start it up. I'm just kind of gonna have that do it randomly and get into the game. So that's kind of the only option right now.
Yes. Is this a premium game? I don't believe so. I did not see any premium banners.
I don't believe it was.
Should be able to just go and try this freely. Don't have to pay anything or join random rooms.
Right. So yeah, you should be able to go in, get a good feel for this if you want to before the campaign ends to see if it's something that's up your alley. But yeah, we'll be going through a couple turns here and then talking about I don't know. The implementation is what we usually do. This might be a little bit different because it's got an ongoing campaign. So whether or not you want to get the physical copy in a certain version, I think they'll have it in retail eventually, but it's going to be, I think, different than what they're currently offering. So just a matter of how deluxeified you want the game. But yeah, so in this game, you are taking various actions, and I don't know. Right off the bat, I'm going to say the implementation here is good, but there are so many boards here, and this is why Pepper didn't really want to show everything or have it two players. Is there's a lot of boards, and I think that's probably the toughest part about this on Board Game Arena is just that there's so much going on here.
Yes. Yeah.
Or at least a lot of boards. I wouldn't say there's a lot going on. It all kind of makes sense once you get into it, but initially you're looking at it and it's like, oh boy, you got your player board, you've got this board of tracks, you've got I think the King's board, you got this where you're going around in a boat and taking various actions. But yeah, so the first thing that you'll do each turn is decide if you want to stay in the area you're in or kind of start going around, sailing around this rondel to do various different things. And where that might matter is depending on which action you're going to be taking. So some actions allow you to buy some of these people, which is how you score some points in the game each round. You can buy these cards, which it's a little bit of a deck builder. Sort of not. I mean, you definitely have a deck. I wouldn't say you're getting at least from my experience, I'm not a professional at this game. It doesn't seem like you get a ton of different cards of changing up your deck that much, but you'll buy some of these, and those will allow you to do some special actions or kind of additional things into what your typical cards would do. And then you've got this area where you can make trades down here and either sell goods for a certain amount of coins or buy goods for a certain amount of coins, or both, depending on what you've got there. And one of the things that they did change, I believe, so before it did cost you a coin to even go one space, but now they've changed it to where the first space is free. So I will say in our first game of this, Pepper, would you agree that we did not move around the board that much in the two-player game?
No, we did not. I agree 100% with that. So I like to hear that changes, because there are times when you would like to move, but even when you can, if it's a few spaces away, it usually is enough deterrent to not do that, for me at least, unless it's something really great. But now hopefully we do it a little more.
Right. And then you can see every additional space will be one more coin. So you could get all the way over here, but it'll cost you a lot of coins to do that. I think for this turn we'll just stay in Rome for now. So we'll just stay in that same spot. I wouldn't say I'm good enough at the game for sure to know like, oh, I gotta go get that card, I gotta go do this. But yeah, once you've decided what you're gonna do, and what you're going to do or where you're going to move might depend on these actual actions, which the basics of the game are like these 5 different actions, or else some of the different actions that you can do on your cards. These different actions, so this trading one is, like I was talking about on this main board, has to do with this piece of the board where you're buying and selling goods. This is building, so you have these buildings on your own player board, these towers, walls, and then these keeps, and you'll be filling in areas on your board. It'll cost you a various amount of resources to fill those spaces in. So you'd have to take that action to do that. This is buying the allies, summoning the allies. So in a solo game, and I think with 2 players, there's kind of this dummy tile, so there's only like 1 at each location. If you had a 4-player game, I believe both of these would be these allies. So those you can buy with this action. Buying the card would be this action, so that's how you'd get these cards. Some of them cost coins, and then other ones you have to discard a card from your hand or discard pile to take this card. So in a way, it's sort of cheaper, and it's getting rid of some of your worst cards. And then this one is its own board, so you'll be going down to this board and going along these 3 tracks, which all provide various benefits. So if you're on certain spaces, like say for this, for example, you have one of your action cards that allows you to draw 4 cards. This is saying if you have a person on here, when you do that action, you'll also gain 3 coins. And then there's various other ones. If you get to the end of a track, there's usually a bonus for those things as well. So I think right away we can just maybe try starting to work on building something. Let's see, what do we got here? So I believe each of the different, at the beginning there I said to do it randomly, each of the different one has a few special cards, unique starting cards in their hand that allow them to do something special. Looks like this is one of ours for this one. Gain 1 stone for every 3 structures in Frederick's castle. So that's where... So this, along with the allies, are going to be worried about comparing to Frederick's Castle, which is this one. This is another board where things will be changing in here based on these edicts. Depending on what happens, you can either take stuff out of it or put stuff in there. In a multiplayer game, you might be more willing to put stuff in there. In the solo game, you're typically trying to remove stuff because you're trying to be better than Frederick. So in this one, this is where you're typically trying to take these things away. But for our card here, we'd actually get 1 stone for every 3 structures. So if he does get a lot of stuff in his castle, that'll be a good time for us to play this card and get a lot of stone. But right now we can see we only have 3 storage. So if we build walls, we open up our storage possibilities. And then these towers kind of open up spots for our allies. So right now we only have 1 spot we can only recruit 1 ally, which is a good way of getting victory points. And now that I've explained all these great rules, which action should we take, Pepper? What should we do?
Boy.
Let's try to build this wall. We'll try to build a wall. Do something simple. So then we get into an actual action in the game, and you'll pick a card from your hand, whether or not you want to take the action on the card. or just kind of use the card, because then you will pick one of these spots, and depending on where you put it, you can either pick one of the board actions, because you can see the back of these cards have these kind of spearmen pointing to the two actions. So you can play it face down, not getting the benefit on the card, or place it face up and get the benefit on the card and not take an action. So in this case, I think we'll just get a stone, so then we can maybe build a wall. And then we will confirm that that's what we want to do. So in a solo game, Frederick will sail his boat and sometimes do some different things. So in the solo, it's pretty quick, or a lot quicker as to what's going on. And when it's a multiplayer game, there's going to be some time. And I think on the Gamefound thing, it said 90 to 150 minutes. And I think based on our play of it, I could see that being probably right. It's going to be a longer game.
Yeah, I would say. So definitely if I'm in the game.
So we will we'll just stay in Rome again, and then I'll show kind of a build action here. So I'm going to play this stone card since we have this other way to get stone already, since I had to kind of discard a card, sort of, in a way. I will instead choose board action, so we can see it flipped over there, and now I have the option of either building a structure or summoning an ally. And let's just build a structure. So we can choose any of these on our mat. We currently have 2 stone and 1 wheat. So we could either do a tower or we could do a wall. The wall will open up the spots. And another thing to keep in mind is you can only build walls off of towers that you already have in play. And you can see there's these little bonuses on the outside. You'll get those bonuses if you end up having 2 towers on each side of that wall. So if I filled in these 2 spaces at the end of each round, I would get 3 coins in this case. Or if I completed this one and had the 2 towers, I'd get a wheat at the end of each round. So it's kind of trying to play of, oh, should I do that first? Should I do that? You know, I don't know that I've done towers as much. I usually go for the wall, so we're going to try it a little bit different.
Okay, sounds good. It's just so cruel that they start your starting wall and tower on opposite sides of the board.
It really is cruel. And really, to be fair, something we should have probably looked at. So here's, I should have probably looked at this first, but good learning experience. Usually down here, you can get some bonuses maybe from building, and we can see here, if we were on this one, we would, every time we build a wall, we'd gain a grain. And this one, every time we build a tower, we'd gain 4 coins. So it maybe could have been good to get to these, but I will say these both have, so in some of these spaces, you can see there's a wheat cost to actually get past them. So it would have cost us some of our wheat in order to actually get onto these spaces. So, I mean, I'm fine with it. But let's see. Do we want this one? So this one would give us points. Costs 3 grain to summon. 2 victory points if your castle has more walls than Frederick's. Currently have 1. This one wants us to have more allies. Let's actually go into that one.
The towers, so you're going to have room for the allies.
That's true.
Could be a good one.
So we're going to try to get these allies. And it looks like we could get 2 wheat this way from 3 coins. We do have 7 coins currently, so maybe we should do a trade. Yes, let's do that. So we will do a trade. I'm going to forego having an opportunity at this action. So now I won't be able to move that little guy anymore very easily, unless I had well, I don't have any cards that do that, but if I did have a card that did it, I'd be able to do that. We can trade, and I'm going to buy 2 grain. And then we can confirm.
Nicely done. Yeah, I like how you can really customize just such a core set of actions. You can really customize what you do it by where you place those ones, those card effects, and where you actually use the printed actions. That's just really flexible system.
It is. I really like the way it does that. And we can see here. So this time he did activate an edict. So he made some changes to his castle. What did he end up doing this time? Discards the active edict tile. So I believe he added a tower and another wall and put his coins up to 9. Oh boy, this guy. And then he chose to move that one up, and then a new one was drawn. So he did add more, so it could be good to eventually do this. Trying to debate if it's worth getting that ally, because there is a chance some of his cards like discard some of those the cards and the allies down here. Because I can for sure, if I do this, let's just take that grain.
Get that grain.
So we can only hold 3, so otherwise we could have traded and tried to get 4 to just get ourselves ready for a future thing, but unfortunately we have no extra room for that. So we can confirm our turn. Oh boy. Travels to my location. That nasty, nasty guy. Oh, Frederick. So now we can take our chances and wait for next round. And we could take, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd get 2 stone. Well, we don't even have the room for it. We don't have the room for it.
Dang.
So, doesn't matter. We will end up taking this action. Flipping that around is summoning an ally. Let's just do this. And we can see here, so we've got these 2 spaces. If we do this one, we can actually issue an edict. So let's try that. And now you can see I've got the options of these 3. Okay. And depending on which one I take, I'll get a little bonus as well. So I'd get 3 coins if I took this one. Either a grain or stone of my choice, and then a coin and a point. And something to note with this is if there are multiple of the same thing, you got to add. So this one has 2 keeps. Currently, he has 1 keep. When you're adding things, if it's 2 of the same thing, adding or taking them out, you must have them both be the same thing. So in this case, I would not be able to take 2 of them away. So I'd have to add those. And then for the stone, it'd be my choice. Since he does have 1, I could either take that away or I could add another stone for him. And usually the adding it felt a lot more interesting in a multiplayer game because depending on which of the ally cards people had, or me and Pepper had, you wanted it to be something and I wanted it to be something. So we were kind of fighting back and forth of, well, I want keeps in there. Well, I don't want those in there. So we'd be, that made it a little more interesting. This one, it's more, I feel like you're trying to just knock them down.
Yeah.
Since this one is about allies, it might be worth doing this one to try to get rid of an ally.
But then when that double ally comes, it's going to have to add to.
That's a good point. That is a good point. And I could take this, take the coins, and bring the double ally up, and hope that I'm the next one that can do one. I don't know if I will be. We're going to take the risk. And like I said, I think in a solo, it makes the most sense to try to bring them all down. From my experience so far, maybe things have changed, and then I can choose which one of these to bring up. We will bring that up and hope that he doesn't do it, because then he'll probably choose to add to, and then it's going to be really tough for us, I think.
Oh my.
Pepper, why did you tell me to do that?
He paid me off.
How much did he pay you?
About 2 coin.
Wow.
Well, that's not good. Is there a 4 ally edict tile?
I don't believe so.
Dang it.
But yeah, that happens. That happens. So it looks like. So we ended up doing. Let's see here. So we gained the 3 coins. I was wondering how we got coins. I was like, how did I get to 7 coins? Because I didn't actually complete my 2 towers to get this 3, but I got it because I chose this one.
Oh, yeah.
And so a new round started. So any allies you have that you don't meet, and it kind of shows it here nicely as to which ones you meet and which ones you don't. You will still get 1 point, but you get 3 points if you are successful in it. So now we're really going to be fighting to try to get rid of all of his allies in the future. But then I got a new hand of cards. We can see what we can do here. So this could draw more cards. I've got this ship one here. So this one, move your ship 0 to 4 spaces for free. Then take a trade action. So I could do that. I could pretty much choose anywhere on the board to trade with. Which I need 3 stone. Currently don't have anything. If I want to get this tower anyway.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'll stop here. You can skip forward to the rest of the playthrough if you want. But yeah, we'll just maybe talk a little bit more about what we think on this implementation, whether we think you should buy, maybe. If it's a buy. But yeah, we'll see you later if you just want to skip ahead. But yeah, I would, like I said before, I think with all these boards, as much of a table hog as I believe this game will actually be, I think this would be better out on the table and a lot easier to kind of see everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could see that. There are a lot of things. I like that. I don't think the iconography is overly confusing in this, but I mean, I always love being able to hover over an icon and it tells you what it does.
I agree.
So for just a newcomer, I think that this is a good way to be reminded of all of the cards and exactly what they do and what they cost. I guess I don't know if it says cost and when you hover things, but I do like that. It doesn't let you cheat. Obviously, it's a huge plus to any of these implementations. But I could see, yeah, probably being just a little more immersive on the table itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, and from what I saw of the kind of deluxeified version, like I think that would look really cool on the table.
Oh,
It makes me think a little bit of After the Empire, just with kind of these castle walls and stuff. I don't know what the retail version is going to look like. I'm guessing it won't be this grand, but I think this looks really awesome on the board. But I think overall this does a fairly good job at representing it. I mean, obviously it doesn't stick out as 3D, but for what it's doing, it does it pretty well.
I guess, yeah, I forget if there's a 3D setting. I know some of the games on here do have 3D settings if you want to use that, but yeah, definitely looking at those little miniatures for the castle pieces, that is definitely a lot cooler and a lot more fun to play with on your personal board than just click, click, click. So it does have the win there, for sure. And I don't think that gameplay-wise it's overly complicated once you really get to know it. So, like, I don't think you need it reminding you, like, okay, now here's step 23 of a turn. It's pretty simple gameplay, so I think that definitely helps the physical version as well.
I would agree. I think the gameplay is simple enough, but yeah, the biggest thing, like you said, I think is being able to hover over things and have it explain to you what they do if you don't know. But yeah, the symbology is pretty spot on, I think. I don't think too much of it is too hard to understand, especially if you've played it a few times. Might be a few things, but and this would just make it a lot easier than maybe looking at the back of a book. I would hope or assume that they'll have like a page either on the back of the rule book or something that will explain all the icons. But otherwise, I think this does a really good job at managing it all, kind of just going through your turns and stuff, especially if you're going to play it solo. I think this does a really good job because you don't have to even do anything with this guy. But, I think this one I'm a little bit torn on. A lot of these I've been recently, I feel like I've just been like, oh, this version's so much better. It keeps track of everything really well. And this one does, but I'm actually I didn't think I would maybe be, but I'm actually kind of interested in actually backing this and getting this. So I don't know. It's tough because I think this production is just really good. Outside of These guys are not my favorite. They feel like they don't fit with everything else, but
They really don't.
everything else, spot on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would definitely try this though because there are a lot of pieces going on here, and I think you're either going to enjoy it or possibly not, or maybe it'll feel like it doesn't do enough for you. I could possibly see that as well because
Yeah.
there is definitely some once you know what you're doing, a little bit of simplicity to it. I think,
Yeah.
and I don't know how much different it will play from game to game. So I definitely would recommend trying it before you just go and back it, especially if you have a chance to, because especially the solo play of it, I think probably takes like 30, 40 minutes once you know what you're doing. So I don't think that's too bad. So except watching this will probably take like a half an hour 2 hours. Knowing I'm being judged, I think it said they made a change to how often they or how many edicts there are, because that kind of determines the end of the game potentially. And it seemed like it was going faster in the past ones I did, but it's still pretty fast for how quick they're going through them. But
Yeah, I agree. I think you definitely try this before you buy. See if it's what you like. It does a great job of implementing it. I can't really think of any issues that I have with this digital implementation. But yeah, like you said, I still think that the physical version would be good. Just lose a little bit. And like we said, that hover power and like this board, kind of as you move your ship, it just auto rotates for you. If you have that setting here, that's nice. So it's always face up for you, and all your costs are clear. You can get your ongoing bonuses automatically. It's just good to take care of things for you. But once you get the game, once you've played it a few times, should be good to go physically.
I agree. So I'm putting my try and then possibly buy, assuming you like the game, seal on it.
Oh boy.
But then I can continue on here, maybe with some help from Pepper. We'll see if he
I
can
am the
help me.
expert. You are the one who's played this 12 to 20 times, I believe.
Yes, that is how many times I have played this. I think we're just gonna stay here.
Okay.
What I'm going to try to do, I think, is I'm either going to try to get to this or this.
Okay. Yeah, those sound good. Those sound good.
I am trying to get another tower, so it would make sense to go there, but that's going to be 2 jumps. We've got 2 of these cards. So I think I'm going to play this, and I can promote a specialist. So now I can move on to one of these. I don't have any weight, so I can't actually go on to this one. But you can see here, I could issue an edict if I went on to either of these 2 spaces. And I suppose I could do that and get some coins.
That's true.
And that would be a discount of 2. Ooh. Nope, we're going to go here. So now my
sticking to the plan.
2 spaces are free of shipping. So now I can go all the way around to here for free. Let's see here. So I can get 1 of each resource if I do that. Let's see. You know what? Let's sail. Let's sail there. And then we're going to do a little bit of trading. Gonna buy some resources.
Nice, nice. Is he gonna then sell those resources?
And I could have done that for money, so that could have been a way to get some ka-ching, but I think I want those resources for now. I'll confirm that turn. Yeah, he's just shipping around is what he's doing.
But shipping doesn't even know where he's going.
We'll just stay here for now. And then, you know what? We're just going to immediately move onto that space. I think it was just 1. So now when we make that tower, we're going to get 4 coins. That was definitely worth it. I should have probably looked to see what long-term things we could go for here. Build a tower without paying any stone or grain. Ooh,
yeah, you could
build a keep.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Those keeps can be trouble.
Or I could go up to here to get some more victory points. Ooh, yeah, the keeps are trouble. I think those are the hardest to build.
Yes, they are. Yeah. I don't know, but you only get where your traveler currently is, correct? So once you move off of a space, you no longer have
now
that bonus.
Yep. So now my shipping is going to cost the same as it initially did. And actually, looking back here, this might have been a mistake on my part. So this card, whenever you buy a card, the action. I probably should have got this one even. So looking at these cards, I probably made a mistake, maybe a bit of a mistake. We'll see. But yeah, if you buy these cards, the action on them immediately happens. So I had actually been able to move. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it.
It'll work out. It'll work out.
So we're gonna. Ooh, should we do? Let's do this one. Take this action here. Purchase card. It's gonna cost us some coin.
Get a stone and you get a movement.
Yes.
You try to move another one down that same track.
Yes, and I could do that.
Get some pointage with those towers.
Man. Or do I do that? I did just use both, or I did just have both those cards, so I don't know. Potentially have them, but yeah, I could try to move it down here to get points and that at the same time. You know what? Pepper, you're right.
It's going to be a lot of movement.
That is going to be a lot of movement. But luckily now I have this card. It goes straight to my hand, so I could actually play this next time as the action that I'm using. So yeah, there he got rid of a card. So if he'd have been on my spot last time, that would have been really, really mean of him.
Yeah.
See, and I'm just kind of going through it fast, and I think this is where it'd be maybe a little easier in person, or if taking my time looking at the things obviously would have made more sense to me buy that card earlier. But there are those things. I'm just going to stay here for now. May not be the most efficient, but we're going to play this, and now we're going to take that card action. So I really like that in the game. It feels really cool that you can buy a powerful card, immediately get its benefit, and then play the card potentially right away. So you double up on it. That just feels really cool. I don't know. Can you think of any game that has it like that?
I feel like there's another game where you get it immediately, but I don't know that it immediately comes into your hand as well. I feel like that's just way too rewarding. But yeah, most games you buy it, goes to your discard pile. You got to get through your deck and shuffle it, and then maybe it comes out. Maybe it's at the bottom. That is awesome. That it just comes right out.
Mm-hmm. And here you can choose. So I can choose to discard this if I want, and draw discard it, draw 5 cards, or I can choose to keep this in my hand and draw 4 new cards. So if I really wanted to use this one, which it could be good to be able to do kind of any trade I want. You don't have many coins. I think I'll keep it. We'll need some for actions anyway, so even if I end up not wanting it. Okay, so we got some of the coin ones.
Coinage.
So let's see. So I think for now I'll just stay in Barcelona again. I think it's really boring. I feel like I still haven't played the game enough to really know how much I should be moving around.
Yeah, I mean, you should probably be utilizing the free movement, but not knowing the game very well, you don't know exactly where you're going to want to be when. But I'm sure you do pick that up, be like, okay, to get here by this time, I'll move. I had to move twice in the next 4 turns or whatever. So, but we ain't quite.
And actually, you can see here, there's some special ones you can build for all of the keeps, towers, walls by paying extra coins, and then you'll immediately get a benefit as well. So I could do this one, but I don't have the money to do this and purchase the card because I've only got 2 coins, so I will not pick a special one. And unfortunately, I don't have these guys moved enough, but I don't have room for the grain. So
Ooh.
unfortunately, that doesn't really work.
You make
I
a
guess I didn't
trade.
really think about that, but
Can you trade some stone? Or do you need that stone? You kind of want that stone.
I guess I could try to get over to here
2
and
stone for
sell
9.
it. I could. I could try to do that. Let's restart our turn. Because we are on that space again, so now we can go there for free. So let's just do it. And then we will take this card, since we got 2 3-coin ones.
I guess
Actually,
you don't want to just build. You don't want to just build that tower for 3 stone, or can't you?
I mean, I can. It's just a matter of whether or not, I guess, if I want to get up on these.
Oh yeah, that's right. You get the tower bonus. That's right.
We might as well. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do.
We're making magic.
And I guess I could do this, but I don't think I will. I think I'm only going to get 1 build this time, so I think I'll use this side of it, because I'll need 2 of those movement to do the trade. So we'll sell some stone. We didn't have the money before, but now we can buy the grain.
Ooh, 2.
And now we came out of it with a lot of money. A lot of money. Confirm. Okay. Oh no. It's reshuffling his deck. And now, I mean, we don't really care about that as much. We could actually buy this card, because it'll allow us a movement and get us some coin. So we'll actually net 1 coin buying that card. And we won't have to use this space in case we did want to trade again or something.
Oh, that's true.
Which I think could be pretty good. So I think we'll actually stay here and we'll buy that card. That changes everything.
Just turns another one of those.
Now we don't even need those coins anymore.
Oh, this is fantastic.
We'll use that card to buy this. Bada boom.
Imagining the designer watching this and just thinking, we're so happy with these moves we're making here. And then they're watching, they're just shaking their head. They're like, oh my goodness. They're just running in place pretty much. Probably.
What they're doing. And now that actually is going to allow us to use this card for here and pretty much take that action while also getting a bonus 3 coins. So that really, really worked out well for us. Now, if only I can figure out how to use the coins in a good way. We do need to get to a place where we can buy. That's only 1 stone, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Would be nice to get to this 2 stone place. It might actually be worth traveling, but we do have a card in our hand that allows us to travel wherever. So I think we're just going to stay here for now, and do this first, since this doesn't have an action. And haven't really mentioned how to unlock this space, but with the keeps, you kind of get some bonuses. Pepper, you can explain those bonuses as I'm doing this, if you remember them.
Oops. Yeah, so I think one of the bonuses allows you, when you flip the card over, to take one of the printed actions. You take both of the actions instead of just one. I believe that top left bonuses. Correct?
Must issue 1 edict and will then receive the following benefit. You may now perform both main actions your soldier spears point to. So yeah,
yes.
Face down. So that can be... I don't know that I've actually ever gotten that one, and that actually, now that I'm looking at it, sounds really, really good.
That does sound pretty good. And the bottom one, I believe your hand limit is increased by 2 cards. And then on the right, that is where that extra spot is unlocked, I believe. Is that where that's unlocked?
Which one?
Yes. Is that where this...
Yep,
this
that's
extra
where you
slot is unlocked. Another place to play cards, which gives you more access to that buying people action if you really want to go heavy in that, or just play for the card ability. Oh boy, there's movement and buying of stone. Yeah, he doesn't do all that much on his turns, it doesn't seem, although I don't really pay attention because it goes so quickly. So it could be easy to
It does,
miss some big happenings, possibly from old Frederick there.
That's true. If you were looking at his cards, I think it starts to make sense. But I usually don't even watch it. It goes by so quickly. So if you like to be able to track that, it goes a little bit quick, maybe a little bit quicker than you'd maybe like. But let's build that tower now that we're set up to do just that. And now we actually could. We have a lot of coinage, and this one we could do this ally without spending any grain. So this would be saying we've got more stone than him. He's currently got 2. So, I mean, that could give us something to work for.
Yeah.
It'd be worth it. Otherwise, we could buy this card here. So we could spend coins to buy grain.
So
Which could also be good.
Yeah, because you're pretty good on coins currently, and if you do
That'll
place
disappear
that tower,
like that.
yeah. But
But
if you place that tower on that income to get coin income going,
that's
could be
true.
good.
Although this card's going to cost me another 4, so in total it's going to cost me 6 coins just to get this card. But I'm immediately going to be able to utilize it.
Leaves you just enough to immediately use it and get 3 grain.
Which we're going to do. We're just taking risks here. I don't know. You know what? We'll buy that card, and we'll just get that grain. That wasn't maybe the smartest, because I think we need stone for all of these, so we might have to get an ally next turn. Might have to focus on getting one of those. We'll have to see if maybe there's one for towers. See, and that's probably something I should have been looking at. I'm trying to not take too long on turns. I know I suffer from AP, so we can keep this card around in case we spend all of that and want to get some more. We do have 7 coins again, somehow, some way. How did we get 7 coins, Pepper?
I don't know. What'd you get? You get 3 income, right? So is that
yes.
included? Mm-hmm.
How did I get
sure.
7
Maybe there's
coins?
a base. Maybe there's a base that you get. I'll look.
I am a little confused at that. What did I just do? Who knows? But I will. I don't know if I'll need that stone potentially to build something. Could be good to have. Or I could dig for that card that gives me stone based on how many buildings he has. I think I'll probably do that, so I'm going to discard. I'll keep this one just in case. Especially since I have 7 coins, I guess. Yeah, I didn't even get the 3 yet. I hadn't even gotten the 3, now I'm up to 10.
Wow, 7 coins. What's that from? Let's see.
Yeah, I'm a little confused. I might have missed something there. This one I could buy some points.
Oh yeah, you got coins in your track placement, right? You got 4 coins.
Ah, yes.
That's 4.
Oh, yep. And I forgot. When you do this the first time, I don't know if this was the case when we first played, but you get the bonus then too. Well, there we go. I'm so confused. I'm like, my gosh, I'm rolling in the money.
See, that might be points for this digital implementation. You would have completely forgot.
That's true. You got to give it to that. So really that's keeps. That's just in my castle. That's walls. So there's nothing there. These are not great for us. But we should probably, since we've opened up the spaces, should probably be looking at those.
Still a point apiece.
They are still a point apiece. Well, I would like to get one. You know what? This one's only 2, so I think I'm going to just stay here, and I'm going to buy this one, because it's just as good as any. Yeah. Which one should I get rid of here? So, probably don't need this. I can just buy my wheat. And ooh, should I leave the building open? Am I going to buy any of these cards? I don't think I will. I don't think I will this time. Leave it open to potentially buy another ally later in the round. And no matter where I place it here, it won't get to place another edict. So I'll just cover this up. Confirm.
Ooh, boy.
Ooh, he's got a lot there. So I mean, this one could give us a lot of stone now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it'd give us 3 stone, I believe.
Oh, you need to get another space open.
We do. Oh, that sucks. I think I gotta buy this stone here and then build one of these wall sections.
Oh, yes.
I think, and then I can use that card to get 3 stone and build that wall section. Which unfortunately I'm not on the wall spot, I'm on the tower spot here, but now we're kind of in a spot where we need to build some walls. And I'm unfortunately not on that one. And that costs 2 wheat or 2 grain to get there. If it only cost 1, I maybe would have debated doing that. I think I gotta trade. I think I have to trade here. We'll stay here because this is the cheap double stone. We can get rid of this stone. Let's do a trade. Let's buy some stone. Confirm. Confirm. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Came into our space. I guess we can try to start working towards. In this one, we're at least getting something.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, we have a chance for building towards filling up our stuff. We might even want this wall one, so I might as well maybe get into one of these spots over here.
Yeah.
But then I can do a build. Let's do it on this one, I think. I suppose I could actually use a 3 stone to do something like that or something too.
Ooh, yeah.
But now I have to decide. Ooh, I could do this to move him into that wall spot and not pay the grain and do an edict. I think I'm going to do that one.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to do that. I could actually put it in this spot and do another edict. I could make a lot of changes here before.
Oh, well, then are you going to... No, that's true.
You know what? I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Okay, Pepper. Oh boy, Pepper has his reasoning. He's upset. What's he thinking?
I was just thinking, like, I guess when are you going to use the gain stone for his castle pieces? Just depending what you're going to do.
That's true.
You could add more pieces in there and get even more, possibly.
That's true. I'll have 1 extra space. That is true. Wow, Pepper, I hadn't thought about that. Big brain move. See, this is why you play the solo games. But I could also get the... Ooh, boy. Okay. We'll do this.
Or, yeah, you could do that. Oh, never mind. Yep, that would work.
Well, this will get me a grain and a stone. I'll open up a space, and I'll still have 1 stone left. I think I'll do that one.
That's right, left to right. That was my main thing that I wanted there.
I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. Oh boy, this ruthless guy is just going after all my people. And I will go grab the stone. Am I going to build that this round? I think I have to. I have to go for this, don't I, Pepper? Look at all that stone. That's a good card. Fortunately, I don't get to use this one now.
Yeah.
Let's get over here. Suppose I could try to grab the keep one if I'm going to actually be building a keep.
Yeah.
This could move my guy. Where could I move? Immediately build a tower without paying any stone or grain. Is it worth getting off that spot to build that?
Gets you. It saves you. Saves you 3 resources.
Saves me a lot, and it gets me
gets you
that
the
wheat.
production as well.
That might be worth it. I think so. So build. Let's do this one. Now the question is, do I increase my hand size or do I go for this?
Go for that one. Go for that one. I want.
It'll be the first time. Everyone's witnessing. Let's do the great structure benefit first. And we will. Ooh, I could go into that space otherwise too. But I think it's worth doing this. Could be wrong. Could be wrong.
Ooh, do you have 3 coins?
Could actually do that too. You know, that might be worth doing that.
That might be. I think so.
We're going to do it.
Why not? And you still get the 4 coins for that tower, even though you didn't really pay for it.
Wow. This guy.
That may be the greatest turn of Stupor Mundi ever played.
And you're witnessing it right now. And I don't meet any of these things.
Did you get 3 points?
Oh my god, he's got 5 of them. I don't think there's enough left for me to bring this back. Oh no.
Goodness. So you got stone, you got walls.
What am I actually... Well, yeah, I guess I could try to do this and bring him back in the stone. Oh man, this is ugly. He's got all of his towers.
Stone can be equal as well, so that's good.
Guess it depends if I want more coins or if I get resources. What am I going to need here? I've got 1 wheat, and I'm going to produce another wheat. I'm going to have 2 wheat. I guess it could buy me another person, maybe. If I got a 3rd wheat. But then I'm bringing down his coins, which don't really help me. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, yuck. You know what? Oh, man. I'm just going to go for points. We're going to remove. We're going to demote. And then I can bring one up. And I think I'm going to get to do another one. Is there something I want to get rid of?
Drop another stone, maybe. Or just a bunch of buildings.
Yeah. May promote a specialist. Wait, why am I promoting a specialist?
Why are you? Specialist.
Didn't I already do that? Not quite sure.
I'm forgetting. You must have some benefit somewhere.
Only got 1 tower left to do, so it might be worth putting this guy into here or here. That's just keep, though, and if I go up here, I won't be able to get... I may immediately be able to keep without paying any stone or grain. I could try to go for that. Or I could just leave him there. You know what? I think I'm going to go down that way. I don't know why I got to do that. Not sure, honestly. But there were a lot of effects triggering here, so
There were.
I'm trusting Board Game Arena on this one. And then I get to replace. Oh, man. Don't even know what to put in there. Probably this. Oof. Well, there we might be able to get rid of. The good thing is, if he does this, he has to get rid of one of them. So that's good, at least. Good boy, look at all that movement I can do. Ooh, there's not many of these people left. Ooh, that one. I should probably get that one, if I can.
I think so.
That one's grain. If I can get this one, that would be good as well. I don't know if I'm going to need all that movement on that track. Although I could use it to get over here and get another keep built. I could build a tower. Another tower for free? Wow. That's a lot going on here. Man, oh man. Am I going to need any of these cards? See, some of these cards are probably good, and I should probably focus on them a little bit more. Like these points, probably pretty good. But I never get good scores. So we're going to go with this. We're going to summon an ally. We're going to get this one before he gets rid of them. And to be fair, I guess we've only got one more spot for an ally. So maybe I should have went for this. I didn't think about that. I guess I could restart my turn.
Build that tower. And you could.
So I should be able to get that one. Whereas this, he's got a lot in his cap.
He does.
6, 7, 8, 9 pieces, and I've only got 7. Oof. Although if I can trigger this one, I can get him down there. Get him back down. You may purchase an action card. Wait a minute. Why am I purchasing an action?
That's right. You can do both.
Oh, yeah.
Completely.
Oh,
he's not
wow.
used to it.
Wow. That's... Never had that before, and now I'm just so confused. Oh boy, this changes the whole game. Ooh, I could buy that. What does that do? For each ally in your castle.
Oh, just you get it. You straight up get it. Don't have to. Oh, that could be good.
Well, that could be real good. Huh. Now I think I know what I need to do here. I guess I should have looked if the next one. Yeah, it's also... What is that? It's a 3-coin difference. I guess 3 coins either way. Doesn't really matter. But let's... Now I don't even... Got so many good ones here, I don't even know what to do anymore. So I think I'm going to trade. Sell 2 of that grain, buy 2 stone. Confirm.
Oh, this is good.
And then build. Whoops. Select something, it tells me. Dummy!
Yeah.
Okay, so now gotta decide if I want to do one of these or not. Could move them into that spot. Could do an edict. Which would oh wait, he already did that one. Oh, he's so nasty. He's the nastiest thing.
Oh,
come on. I was thinking I could get to that before he did.
Goodness.
Nope. Well, that sucks. It was all going well. It might still be weird.
Hey, you're finally winning one of your allies for now until you spend the stone. Now, no longer.
Okay. Let's see. Do we want the coins or do I want... What do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Dang it! And he doesn't even have 12 for me to get 4 stone. Yeah, max of 3 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You put a wall in there. And then at
I
least
can
if
only get 3.
he does the wall. That's true. But then if he does
That's
the
true.
wall, then he can't add them. But if you get the next one anyway, then you can get rid of 3. So it could go either way.
That's true. Um,
See on the track. Is he even on any tracks?
he's
No, he's
back at the
back.
start. He's back at the start where he belongs. Oh gosh, what did he do now? He summoned an ally. Nasty, nasty man. Frederick. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, let's play this card. I want to stay there. Let's move over here. Let's move over. And then let's play this card over here. Bada bing.
Oh, uh-oh.
We'll stay here for
You're
now.
going to try to get that ally? Right?
I can't, though.
You need the wheat.
I don't have the tower on.
Yeah, you need the wheat. At least it's a build and get ally. But you're going to need the wheat, so you're going to have to produce the wheat, I guess.
I don't think I can build the tower because I don't have anything going out there yet.
Oh, you can't even do that? Oh.
Dang it. I got a lot of coins. I think I'm going to just build this wall here.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe? This is frustrating. None of these cards allow me to build. Dang it. Yeah, it would be ideal if I could do that. But I didn't set myself up well. Promote a specialist for free. Could go into this. Or I can put this guy here and do another edict. Better to do this. I think we're going to get past that spot, so then I can eventually get that. Yes, I have no spots. Thanks for reminding me.
Oofta.
I should really go in a different spot. I feel like that maybe makes him less likely to take this one. Ooh, do I play this? What can I trade here? I can get two coins, or I can get 1 and build a keep for free.
Yeah.
But unlock this.
Open up another card to play that you can. I believe.
Mm-hmm. But now do I play it as this? I think so. Try to get 1 more stone out of it.
Yeah. Amazing.
Boom. Do you see that moving? Yeah. Ooh. These are all pretty nasty. Got 1 stone. What else do I need for this? Gonna need another stone. Probably worth that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Probably this one. We're running low on those. Oh, shoot. I forgot I was going to buy some stone. Ooh, that's expensive. Oh, I didn't realize that was that spendy. Maybe I should have done that other thing instead. Shoot. Oh, that's spendy. And I'm going to get 3 from that. Ah! That was a mistake, guys.
Ooh.
Do I take it, though? It might be the best time to do it. I'm already committed to it.
Yeah.
You know what? We're going to do it. But we're going to get a free wheat anyway. Shoot. I should have done this first. Well, I wouldn't have been able to do that first. Yeah, that was kind of a mess up, I think. Unfortunately. I wish I could build. We'll just stay here. And we will play this, I guess. For this, I think. At least we could do that. We could go up to that one. We're gonna do it. We're committed. I think I need that stone for these things that I need, so here's what it is. Yes, draw us some cards. Now, unfortunately, we're going to be 1 card short of being able to do all these.
Oh, yeah. You can draw cards, but
now we should be able. Oh, yeah, that's true. You may take income, finish income. Give me that income. Ooh, look at those points. Look at those points. Okay. We still have those ones. We're only going to get to do one, so I think we should try to get this special ally. And I think we're going to try to get him right now. I believe we can do it. Oh, it allows me to do a trade. Ooh, that could get me 2 more stone for this.
it's true. Although you're issuing an edict, you're going to issue an edict for the wall as well.
That is true. So we will just confirm. Good point, Pepper. You're watching me. We're going so quick here, so you got to watch me. Not afford any allies your ship's current location. Oh, shoot.
Oh,
Forgot about the wheat cost. Oh, that was a huge mistake.
dang it. Yeah,
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Okay. So let us first.
Yeah, build and trade something.
Well, wait a minute. Where are we? We're going to have to buy wheat, aren't we?
Yes.
Let's go get the cheap wheat. Fortunately, that's going to move us all the way on the other side of that. Okay, let's build first. Is this going to get me what I need? I'm trying to figure out, do I do this one first or the wall?
Yes, yeah. Mm, don't know.
I think the wall. The wall's going to give me an edict.
Yeah.
So I can just choose this. Get a wheat. He's going to have to add wall, so I don't really want to put that one out there.
Mhm.
I'll
But he
probably
would
put
have to
that out there.
subtract that. Yeah.
He has to subtract 2 of those things, which is good. And I think I'm going to want to buy grain.
Yeah.
Right? How much is this one? Shoot, but now I'm not on the... Dang it! I'm not on the space anymore. I'm going to need the 3 grain and 1 grain for that. And I need the 2 stone.
Okay, wait a minute. Dang it.
Okay.
Oh,
We're going to make it work. It's just going to take a couple turns, assuming he doesn't go mess this up. I can actually afford to get there. And that might be worth doing. Just so he doesn't mess it all up. Okay, let's make sure we got this. Oh, this would actually allow me to do a trade. Which I don't really care that much about, I guess. But if I wanted to buy stone, it could be worth getting coins. I just wish I knew if he would mess me over here. Because I could take a couple turns getting over there. We're doing it. I don't want to risk it. So I've got to keep this. These 4, I think, because I'm going to want to draw another card, probably. I don't think I'll need another wheat. So let's do this. And now I probably forgot something. I'm almost 100% positive. Something's about to happen here and mess me all over. So let's just gain that stone, see it happens. I could sell this grain, but I need it. It's trying to trick me into selling it for all that money.
like, oh, look at all that money.
And we're going to summon that ally, and there we go. Ooh, and we get to do this as well.
Okay, you're winning on 3 of these.
Could be good to get rid of this.
That would
Worth
be
it for
good.
me to get another resource. I need 3 for that one. Which I could do this. I don't really have an easy way to build, though. So I don't know that I'll be able to build anyway. This round. So it might just be worth getting some coins. I am at 0 coins.
Yeah.
Just taking advantage of that. Making sure that I'm demolishing things and demoting, keeping that guy down so I can keep that one up. Ooh, look at that. We're getting 4 of them now. 4 of them. And we still don't really want to put that out. I don't want to put the stone out. I think eventually they're going to go out, though, which is unfortunate. This is probably the best I've done, so I might suggest going for this, but then who knows? That might just get boring. So
Or maybe you just need pepper in your corner.
I do need pepper in my corner. Okay. So now
I'll
it might
offer
be
my
worth going and
services
getting
for
this way to get points.
$20 a game.
$20. Let's just start moving. So it might be worth buying this card. Do we got 3 coins? Yes, we do. And we've got those 2 guys at the end. We could attempt to try to bring this one up here. It doesn't give me anything. It doesn't give me anything. So really, there's no reason for me to put this guy out there. Outside of, I guess that could give me... I've already got my walls built, so I could try to get him to this keep thing for 4. But that's going to be a lot of movement.
That would be.
I don't know that I'm going to use that. Let's just draw some cards.
What's he gonna get? What's he gonna get? Oh, I don't know if those are great.
I don't know either. It gives me another way to get some coins, I guess. Don't really need wheat. I've kind of done everything I wanted to do. So I had to get that keep built.
Yeah.
I guess what's this one? Oh,
More allies.
I'm at 5. Oh, I gotta knock him down.
Well, so you gotta get some edicts going.
I don't even know.
What you can
Get
do for
one
moving
there.
along the board, along the tracks.
That's true. That would be one way to utilize that, which would be a reason to buy the wheat, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to buy this card, and it's going to cost me 3. So I could. What do I currently have? I got 1 stone only. It's probably not going to allow me to trade much. So I'm just going to keep slowly moving. And I might just. You know what? I might just play. Well, I guess I could have done this to get there.
Oh,
I could do that.
that also allows you to trade. Which I don't know if you're in the best position to.
I am not. You know, I think I'm just going. I'm gonna take the coins so I can move to that spot next time and just get that card before he gets rid of it. So I'm gonna move here. Let's buy that card. Let's use one of these stone guys. Buy it. Okay. Oh, and unfortunately, I didn't think about that. I should have bought some grain before that, so I could have utilized it.
Oh, yeah.
Um, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do. Okay, confirm my turn.
Oh, he's doing an edict. Oh, he had to decrease one himself, I
Ooh,
believe.
good. So now if they're shoot,
Maybe he
if I
didn't.
could
Maybe he
do
didn't
that,
actually.
because there's not any left. So if I could, well, how did he get back to 5?
Yeah, maybe he did 2 of them. Did he do one the previous turn?
I don't.
Yeah, maybe he had done one and brought it down and brought it back up. No, not in a while.
It doesn't look like it. I don't know. Oh well, I guess. Oh well. Oh well. Uh, okay. What am I gonna do now? I guess I could do that. Hmm. What else do I even want to do? Just
Hmm.
we'll just stay here, I guess. And then I will. Oh man, I'd like to do this, but I would like to get to issue that last edict there. And that one only costs 1, I guess, but it'll take 2 movement.
Yeah.
Um, let's do it. Take the card action. Fortunately, I'll be able to do 2. That we'll see. Now we can discard some cards. Let's just discard these ones. See what happens. Okay, so we got to 3 there. Now,
Oh, you get a trade with your income.
oh, I can. Um, hmm. Do I want to do that? Ah, what the heck? Let's buy some stone with that coin that we got. Uh, let's just finish our income here. Getting a lot of points there.
Nice.
Did pretty
Nice.
well. And let's just stay in Barcelona. I don't know that I care too much. Let's get some coins back and do a movement here. So we'll go up onto this spot here to allow us to do an edict. And let's just do this one.
So
Got a
yeah,
lot of stone.
he is not forced to remove anything. It looks like in the
Ah,
solo.
oh shoot. Well, that's not good. Um, I guess I. What would I rather give him here?
Ooh,
I mean, you can only go up 2 stone, so as long as I keep 3 stone, I might spend it on that.
that's true.
But you can only get one more keep, so as long as I get the keep, I think I should have more than him, so I'll make that
Yeah,
one
I
available.
think so.
You'll probably end up triggering all of them anyway. I don't know if there's another one for me to trigger, so we'll confirm our turn. And now I'm not even sure. Just coins there.
Oh yeah, can you? That's right. Can you replace some of your point scorers? Forget if you can push any out.
Oh, I guess I might be able to.
Uh,
And they're all making me points right now, so I guess I don't
yeah,
that I care as much. Um, let's build. So we will do an edict. Hmm. I'll do this one. Try to get my stone up. I got to replace that one. This will be the final round. No slots available to summon an ally. Confirm. I'll just stay in Barcelona again. Might be reasons for me to move. I'm not 100% certain. Looks like it'd cost another grain to promote if I wanted to get here, but I don't think that does anything for me. So I think I'll play this. Get some points. Stay in Barcelona again. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think he's going to increase it. Play that to get some stone. Might be slightly more advantageous things I could be doing,
yeah.
but
So I believe you exchange your grain and stone cubes for 2 coins each, and then 1 victory point for every 6 coins at the end.
mm-hmm. So I'd want to get coins over
Yes, I believe
goods.
so. Yes.
Mm.
1 for every 6 coins. So I think you're still going to get your income. So I think you're pretty much at 6 coins currently. So it's going to be probably tough to really make a big move in points.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I just leave it. We will leave it as it is. Try to get
Yeah,
some
it feels
resources
like
here.
you kind of just had an extra round where you pretty much had everything done already.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just because I got that double action one or if it was some of the changes that they made, but I definitely this is the only time I've ever completed my castle. So,
Mm,
which yeah, it felt like it was maybe too many turns for me to try
yeah.
to do
But it
things.
did just like barely sneak into that extra round.
That's true. That's true, and maybe I just played it really well. I guess I'm not sure. I guess I can try to get a few more coins here. I don't know if it'll end up mattering. Uh, think that's my best score so far. And I still don't think I got the best one. Isn't that 80 plus?
Oh my goodness.
So
Probably.
yeah, that game went on a little longer than I thought. Almost 2 hours, it looks like. Uh but yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff going on there. If you've made it this far, we really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Leave a comment below, say I made it this far if you did. Uh, but yeah, definitely a lot going on. I highly recommend checking this one out. I think the design now way at the end here when absolutely no one's watching. I think the designer did both Darwin's Journey and Newton. So, and we
Oh,
just recently played Newton, and I think we both liked it quite a bit. So, I think he's got credentials. So, I definitely recommend checking this one out. What do you got to say, Pepper? Now that you helped me get my highest score yet,
oh,
the help of
you're
Pepper,
welcome. First of all,
the solo master.
I'd like to thank my parents for bringing me into this world and saying you are going to be the greatest Stupor Mundi player ever. You're going to help others. Otherwise, I recommend the game. I'm not a huge fan of crunchy games. That's definitely more your style, but this one is still very easy to grasp. And go check it out.
Yes. But yeah, for us, we hope to see you. Hopefully, you subscribe. If you did watch this far, I hope you were enjoying it, so you have a reason to subscribe and see future ones of these. But otherwise, we hope to see you on our other videos. And as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on our content.